This week on SNT, what in the heck is sin? Cops invade my wedding anniversary, and upsets shake up the sports world. All that and more next on SNT. Welcome to SNT. I am your host, Jeremy Fager, and we're going to have a great discussion on sports and theology. Do you remember the first time you ever did something wrong and you knew it was not right? I remember when I was like 5 years old and I knocked over a china cabinet at a house we were growing up in, and when the housekeeper came and said, "Jeremy, who knocked that thing over?" I said, "I didn't do it, it was Jamie." And she was not happy, and she ended up beating my brother with a shoe because this was the 80 and her name was B, and this is how things went down back then. I felt bad about that. I felt bad because I had sinned. I didn't even know what that word meant, but I had sinned. And if you look up in a dictionary, sin is nothing more than defined as missing the mark. Now, this is a sports and theology show, so I'm going to make a beautiful illustration that will help with this understanding. So I'm an LA Rams fan. Our quarterback, Matthew Stafford, will throw a pass to Puka Nacua or Devontae Adams, and sometimes he misses them, and let's say he hits the mascot. He has missed the mark. So as humans, what mark are we aiming for? God, right? The Bible tells us we are images of God, and we're supposed to live up to God's standards. So take the 10 Commandments, because this is going to be quick. You got the first 5, which deal with how we fail to love God, and the next 5 deal with how we fail to love each other, right? So God put these together because when we lie and steal from others, we are sinning against God. The bottom line is that you and everybody else on this planet are images of God, and we should strive to not miss the mark and hit that open receiver God by loving others unconditionally and loving God. One guy that did miss the mark this weekend is the subject of our first exclusive only on SNT. Now, my wife and I celebrated our 5th wedding anniversary this weekend, and after a long bike ride together, we decided to go to the best place in Milton, Brown Bagger. Now, while we were eating these burgers, we saw some dude sprinting down the road yelling, "I don't care, bro, I don't care," followed by 3 police officers who we're just going to say were a little extra beautiful. This dude wouldn't have gotten away based on his pace, but finally he gave up, and eventually he would just lay down on the ground. Now, my dog, Gracie, knows how to do this better. Now look, see Gracie? She's got the angle, man. You can't just let him run. You got to cut him off early. Look, watch. She sees him getting away. That's the bad guy. Look at that, cutting that angle off. Angles are key, and I think this could have been avoided. S&T field reporter Lacey Fager summed it up best.
He's like in the middle of the road. He's like, "I give up. I give up." I mean, those cops are big boys, and they caught him. We have to give him a round of applause when they come by.
He's like, "What do you say? I don't care."
I don't care. He's all... I know.
He's like, "I don't care."
Here they come. We have to give him a round of applause.
This incident reminded me of like an episode of Reno 911 or The Rookie, but it's a perfect illustration of missing the mark and his decision to run from the police, and the police maybe missed the mark by skipping way too many cardio days. It is the best time of year for sports fans as the NFL, MLB playoffs, and college football are all in full swing. This past weekend's theme was upsets and will likely keep gambling sites in business for a while. What do 24.5 point favorite Penn State, 8.5 point favorite Buffalo, and the 1.5 run favorite Yankees all have in common? They lost outright. This is why we love sports. And I do not gamble anymore. Sorry, honey, the kids won't be going to college because UCLA pulled off an upset that has not happened since 1985. One team you should not gamble on is the Cubs. Now, my buddy Josh is a huge Cub fan. He reached out to me and said, "Please put some Cub stuff on the shows." And because I'm a man of the people, I'm going to grant his wish. Now, they're down 0-2, and I had to find some sort of silver lining in the first 2 games, and I found one. So on their first game, their 9-3 loss, relief pitcher Aaron Suvale provided 4 1/3 scoreless innings, setting a new franchise record for the longest scoreless relief outing in Cubs postseason history. There you go. You got your good news there, Josh. I hope you're excited. And guess what? He used to be a Brewer, so it was kind of giving it back to his old team. That's all for today's show. Please subscribe, and if you want me to talk about a specific theology topic, or you want to talk about your favorite sports team, please throw a comment in the comment section. Until next week, see ya!